Hello everyone, I welcome you to this channel. I want you to watch this short video so I can tell you something. On this tutorial, we're going to be looking at everything that as a keyboardist you need to know so that in case someone raises this tune at your church on Sunday, you're not going to find yourself wanting. Let's look at the chord progression. Since I have my fellow beginners watching this video, I want to keep stuff so simple. I've been saying in my previous tutorials that anytime you want to find the chord pattern of any song, just first find the primary chords or the fundamental chords in that song. Now, this song that you have, Be a Kwame Mami, oh, you might ask yourself what the primary chord or what are the fundamental chords in these songs. For every key, the fundamental chords are just your do, your fa, and your so. These three chords always serve as the primary chords in every key, okay? So we're just going to be looking at where we can find fa, where we can find do, where we can find so, and place them there. That's what we're going to do for the first stage. Be kwami mami o, be kwami mami o fa, susuraje, be kwami mami o, be kwami mami o do, be kwami mami o fa. So suraje, so you kwami mami o. So this is what I did. I'm just using do fa so as the chord progression of this song. Now let's build upon. So we are moving to the next level. That's stage 2. At this stage, this is what we're going to do. We are just going to form passing chords between the various chord patterns. Okay. So if you are moving from Biekwami Mami o, that's a do chord, moving to fa. So it's a whole journey from do coming to fa. And I want us to build a chord that will serve as a bridge or as a transitional chord to the fa, okay? So that chord is what we call passing chord. You understand? Now, how do we know the passing chord that we can use to get to this fa chord? It's just you counting from the fa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the 5 gets us to this same F note. This is a do, okay? So as we know the note, we're just going to form dominant 7th chord on 8, okay? Now, when it comes to passing chords, you are not limited to dominant chords. You can be using diminished 7th chords as well. So we're going to be using these 2 different chords and see how or which one will work so good for us, okay? Now, let's start with dominant 7th chord. We're going to form that on this do note, okay? So to do that, we have this do note, mi, so, and do. This is F dominant 7th chord. So this means we're going to be using this simple chord as a passing chord from do to fa, okay? So how do we do that? Let's try that and see. Be kwami mami o, do. Then be kwami mami o. So you can see be kwami mami o, do. Be kwami mami o. You see that? So I play this chord just to serve as a passing chord to fa. All right. Now we've got one chord taking us to fa. Let's look for a different chord from fa to so that can also bridge between that distance, okay? Be kwami mami o, be kwami mami o, sunsureje. So from fa to so, what chord can we use as a passing chord? Is that simple? We're just going to stand on the target chord. So the target chord is the chord that you are moving to. So from fa to so, we are moving to so. So we're just going to stand on so and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gets us to this re notes, okay? So we can form dominant seventh chord on this same re note and use it as a passing chord from fa to so. It's that simple. So forming that, you have the re notes, we have fi, we have la, and we have do. So this is G dominant seventh chord. We're going to be using this as a passing chord from fa to so. Is that simple? So Biekwami mami o, Biekwami mami o, so suranje, Biekwami mami o. Now I play this chord just to get to so. Biekwami mami o. You understand? Okay, so from so to do, I want us to also form a passing chord for such movements. So from so to do, you're just going to stand on this do note and count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to form dominant seventh chord on this so note. So it will be so, ti, re, and fa. This is C dominant seventh chord. We're going to use this as dominant seventh chord. So we're going to be using this C dominant seventh chord as a passing chord from so to do. Okay, so try that. Biekwami mami o, Biekwami mami o, so surenge, Biekwami mami o, so surenge, Biekwami mami o. Okay, so basically we've got F dominant seventh chord, we also got G dominant seventh chord and C dominant seventh chord as passing chords with this simple chord progression. So this chord that we have it here, you can just choose to invert it. So anytime you want to invert, either you take the first note and take it to the higher octave. Okay, so I have this do note here, I can take it to the higher octave, so I have something like this. Or I can still take the first note, take it to the upper here. Okay, so that's how we invert chords. If you don't know that, the same thing when it comes to this G dominant seventh chord, you can just take the re note, take it to the higher octave, or we can take the B note to the higher octave. You understand? The same thing applies to the C dominant seventh chord. We can take this so note, just take it to the higher octave, or we can still take the E note. Any way that you want to use it, it depends on what you want. Okay, I know at this point you are wondering what kind of tones that you are using. I'm going to take a moment to just show you whatever settings that I've done in my MIDI softwares. Okay, when it comes to the tones that I'm using for this video, just look at the interface. This Cubase 13, I loaded Contact 7 and also Omnisphere. So inside Contact 7, I have almost 3 different patches. The first one is piano voice. Okay, so the piano voice, let me solo it for you to see. Okay, so that's from Contact. And after that, I came in with something like time. Okay, so you can hear that. For the piano voice, I took it from Roland Phantom Library. Okay, so if you have it, just browse for the piano category. Okay, so under the acoustic piano folder, the first voice, that's So True Piano. That's what I use for the piano. And also I have the DX50. This from Motif SF Library. Okay, and if you have that library, so here is it. I took it from this folder under the Keys FM. Okay, so if you open this folder, Keys FM, I took it from here, DS50. Okay, that's where I took the sound from. The last voice is more like a strings. Listen to it. Okay, I've done some adjustment on it. I will show you whatever I did. This is from Yamaha PSR 900. So if you have that library, you can just do something like that. So if you open this library, under the strings folder, you can see this the strings here. The first voice, that's what I use. Now let me show you the settings where I did in the various patches. The so through piano, I reduced the release. Okay, you can see the release here. I took it so down. Okay, so if you want to do that, you just click here and do that. And also for the DS5, I click the same place, scroll down, and also took the release so down. That's what I did for the always every part that I have, apart from strings and pad, I make sure the release is being taken off. For the strings, this is what I did. I think I reduced the cutoff, okay, just to cut some of the higher frequencies. That's what I did. This is the cutoff. I brought it so down so that the harshness will be so a little bit down for me. All right, so this Omnisphere, I took a patch that's a magic carpet. I took it from pad plus strings. Okay, so just search this a magic carpet. I did nothing about that. That's all what I took, and I blended them together, and that's what you are listening to. Okay, so now I've shown you the very thing that I'm using. I hope I've done so well. So I just want you to take a moment to like the video, subscribe if you haven't done that, comment anything. It could be thank you or any problem that you are facing. And also try to share this video to your fellow musicians. Don't be greedy. There's one thing that I always do. Let me show you. Anytime I have a progression that is going to so, like for instance, from far we came to so, okay. Anytime I have such instance, I don't go to so direct. I land on this chord, that's re, so, and do before I get to so. No matter what progression is that, I will land on this chord before I come to so. This more like C suspended 4 chord. I land on that before I come to so. So it's re, so, do. So with that, from far, coming to the passing chord that you have here, you land on this chord before we can come to so. Then we move to do. I don't know if you understand. If I'm getting to so, we start from far to G dominant 7 chord to this suspended chord, then to so, then back to do. So let's apply that and see. Be kwami mami o, be kwami mami o, so sureji, be kwami mami o. You understand? I'm taking it again. Be kwami mami o, be kwami mami o, so sureji. Kwami mami o.